What's going on, guys? AJ here, CEO of GamingU. I just want to come with another review on a game called Aurion. It is a Steam game. It is an indie game. Man, we haven't done the GamingU show in a while. Just been kind of promoting our other channels. Super busy. I mean, just trying to chase our dream here. But we're going to jump right into it. As you can see from the background, we're playing Aurion. While I'm playing Aurion, I was lucky enough for the developer to provide us with a Steam key to test out the game and give this a review. So again, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for trusting us and allowing us to do this. We enjoyed it, we had fun, and most importantly, we hope we can continue to do this with other indie games, which we are. So if you're an indie gamer or indie developer watching this, please email us above. You'll see it. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Getting a little busy here, but that's still not an excuse, right? So anyway, Aurion was a great game. Being an indie game, I thought the story. So far, we played about 30 minutes of it. Since we have so many other games to review, it was kind of hard to keep playing it. And plus we're also streaming. I thought it was a good game. I'm probably going to give it, for an indie game, 7.5 out of 10. Kind of pushing maybe 7.8. Just a couple things. One, if you don't have a controller, it can be difficult, right? Even the developer told me, if you don't have an Xbox controller, then it's going to be kind of hard to play the game. So that was, luckily we had that. That took a while to get set up because, we got a new comp and we had to sync the controller, whatever. Anyway, getting off topic here. So that was cool. The graphics were okay. Definitely a different feel to it. Cartoonish a little. I thought the story mode was, before we get into gameplay and whatnot, I thought the story mode was very funny, actually. I can tell it was definitely done by a developer. It wasn't managed by hundreds of people like these bigger game titles are. So it had some funny punchlines in there, had some funny jokes. I thought just there was a good love story in there, and how the enemy actually becomes this guy's queen's brother. So I thought that added a cool twist to it. But there, that was the cool part. Those two things, the graphics and the story from what we played. The thing that kind of frustrated me was more the gameplay and the navigation. So it trains you how to use the spells and well, not spells, like combos and whatnot, which is great. I thought they did a good job there. But what I didn't like was when I got a quest, it was hard to kind of track my way on where to go for that quest. Maybe I missed it. I just felt it was difficult. It was me wandering around most of the time, hopefully trying to get to the right spot. And I finally found it, I believe, after a couple minutes, 5 minutes you see in the video, I think. I just wish they had like a quest tracker, simple quest tracker. It being an RPG game, I think that's kind of crucial. You need to have that. Maybe they put in the update. Who knows? And then, I was getting a hold of how the combat works, right? And the combo points and the key, what was kick, how to block, how to stop, how to go through an enemy block and all that. But what I didn't really understand was just like the special ability that the character got. I never really got that proc. I actually got to a point, I wasn't recording it, but I got to fighting the boss of this intro. It was my queen's brother who comes back to kind of just take over the city. But I couldn't, the whole point of that fight was to, I believe, use my special ability, and instructions explained it, but when I would go to do it, it wasn't working. He was using this special ability the whole time, and I could never spark it. So I got super frustrated. I was fighting this guy for 5 minutes. I got him to half health. I'm getting destroyed. So I was like, this is, I don't know, I'm checked out, man. I'm just gonna go play another indie game and start reviewing it. So that was a negative, but maybe I'm just a noob. I don't know. But still, all in all, I still have to give the game a 7.5, 7 out of 10. That minor thing, I'm sure I would have got a hold of if I stayed focused with it. I thought the gameplay was good. Again, like I said, the movement was great. It wasn't laggy. It wasn't any of that. I thought there was, it was challenging. There was you fight a good amount of enemies, so I thought that was fun. But again, I just think if they could just tweak a little stuff, added some more fundamental features like adding quest tracker, maybe having it on the right or something, maybe arrows telling you where to go. Didn't really get that much farther into the game, just because of how many games we have lined up. I would suggest looking into what kind of games you like, right? I mean, if you're an action-packed kind of guy, I don't think this is the game for you. I mean, this is more RPG-based, like third person. Well, not third person, but I guess kind of third person, but zoomed out camera, using a controller, kind of going left and right, like you're moving straight. None of like this circular movement. So again, it's just all preference. For an indie game, I think it's solid. Not the best, not the worst. So I think it was a good review to start off the show. A good game to start off the show with. In the meantime, our next review that we're doing is on RimWorld, and I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to see that review. Really enjoying this game, actually. Maybe because it's the type of game I kind of like. But we'll talk about that more. But all in all, Aurion, good job. I will be sending this to the developer, so I do want them to know it's another thing. Any indie developers that get in touch with us, I will always send you the review and our opinion. So other than that, that's really it. You guys can watch some more of the gameplay. Again, I just think the quest tracker needs to be added. Felt like I was lost a couple of times, and I think that would be crucial. One more negative now I think about it, actually. Whenever you would come across an enemy, it wasn't like you could just jump into combat and start fighting. So the enemies would come, usually the character would say something. If not, there would almost be like this it would like blink almost. Like the game was going in combat mode. It wasn't fluent. So it wasn't like if I saw enemies, boom, I can start running up to them, attack them. It's almost like I go into like separate dimension. Like the game has to switch to combat mode, and then boom, I was able to attack everyone. And then once I was done, it came out of combat mode, and I was continuing my story. So kind of annoying how you had to wait, but hey, I'm super picky. You guys might love the game. It's just gonna be really hard for a game to get out of 10 out of 10 for me. So 7.5, solid. I enjoyed it. I really did. I know it might seem like a lot of negatives, but I actually got caught up in the game, and I felt like I was literally really enjoying it. So all in all, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, follow you guys will. I'm going to constantly say it. Follow us on our social media platforms.